Hey everybody, Jamie with Unleashed Omaha. So a lot of times I get clients that ask me, well, when do you just go out and have fun with your dogs? All the time. All the time. It's actually one of the first things that I recommend you going out and doing is teaching your dog how to pay attention to you. Now, this can be done a number of ways. It can be done with food, it can be done with praise, it can be done with toys. You really got to go through and find out what your dog is motivated for. If your dog is motivated for squeakers, use squeakers. Your dog is motivated for food, use food. Your dog likes tennis balls, use tennis balls. Use what the dog finds enjoyable. Use what the dog finds. And this might change from day to day. You want to find that item that your dog really likes, but you also want to rotate your items too, because it's not necessarily the item, it's just the game that we're playing, that we're enjoying together. So a lot of the times I'll start this in my backyard or front yard in an area that doesn't have a lot of distractions or smells or different stuff like that. And I'll just play with the dog. There's no obedience to it. There's no obedience component. It's just going out and playing with the dog. That's it. So sometimes I'll go out. My dog will want to work for food that day. I'll have food on me. I'll go out and my dog will want toys. So what I like to do is I like to grab a variety. No. Lay down. I like to grab a variety of toys and kind of see what they want. So we got squeakers, tennis balls, tugs. This is a Kong ball that I laced up with a string so we can do a little bit of tugging as well. And then I have food. So I'll kind of go out with the dog and kind of see what they want to work for that day. So with Dakota, he likes tennis balls a lot. So a lot of dogs will usually be either food or toy motivated. Sometimes they're both. Sometimes they have a preference over one or the other. So I'll actually go out and see kind of what my dog wants to work for. So I'll have my variety of toys to go out with. My squeaker, my tug, my little fire hose tug here, and my tennis ball. And then I also have food on me, and I'll just kind of put them in my pouch, or I'll take just a couple with me. And I'll go out and I'll kind of experiment what he wants to work for that day. So I'm just going to take Coda right here. I'm just going to kind of see what he wants to work with. And then once he does, I'm just going to play with him. And all I'm doing is using my marker word yes. I'm going to just say the word yes, let him explode into the toy, play with him a little bit, tug around. Or if he's working for food, I'll feed him a couple times. And then I'll walk away a little bit. And then the moment that he re-engages with me, I'll mark it yes, and we'll go right into play again. The goal of this exercise is to keep your dog fully engaged with you throughout the entire session. So if your session is 5 minutes, to get your dog working for you for 5 in the beginning, 5 minutes is plenty. You just want to teach that dog, hey, pay attention to me. I'm fun. We go out. We have a good time. And then as the game starts to get understood, you can go for as long as you want. You go out, have fun with your dog, engage with your dog. You build that focus. You build that drive. And it's really, really fun. So here's kind of a preview of what that looks like. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And we'll just make another video for it. So I'm going to have Dakota on leash just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Normally I don't have a leash on him just because he doesn't go anywhere. So for you guys that have untrained dogs, do this with your dog on a long line. If your dog takes off or wants to go do something else, you have them available to where they can't go very far just by simply stepping on the leash. And you don't have to worry about chasing your dog all over the place. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. Cody, ready? Here, buddy. Ready? So I'm going to kind of present him a couple toys. Cody really likes. Kind of see what he likes. I'll kind of switch my hands to see what he's preferring. Come on, buddy. You ready? And I always have food. So it looks like food's the winner today. He's kind of like sparking up. So I've got food in my pocket, so I'll take a little food out to get in. You ready, buddy? Ready? You ready? Yes. Yes. I might spin him around. Yes. Go around this direction. Yes. Hey. Yes. So eventually I want my dog kind of pushing me for the action. Yes. And that comes with multiple rewards. Yes. Yes. He comes over, he gets rewarded. Yes. Rewarded. Yes. 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 Good job, buddy. I'll kind of push him away. Come on. I'll pull him through my leg. Yes. I'll just play with him, you know? Good boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Hup. 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 Yes. Good job, buddy. Hup. 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 Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. So you might want to start this, yes, on cement so they're not sniffing around looking for the food. It's really easy to pick up, really easy to re-engage. Yes. Boy. Yes. Yes. So now I've got a dog who's being more active. Nope. Yes. Good. Yes. Got distractions going on. Yes. Other people kind of walking around, doing their thing. Yes. I'm simply just paying him for paying attention. So that's kind of what it looks like with food. If I want to start doing it with toy. Yes. Oh, good boy. I'll tug with. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh. Play a little tug with him. Out. Yes. Oh. Ah, good boy. Out. Yes. Out. Yes. Oh. Good boy. Out. Yes. Oh, good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh. Out. Yes. Oh, good job, buddy. I'll encourage him to bring it back to me, and the game continues. Always want him bringing it back. Out. Yes. Oh. Play with him. Let him have it. Nope. Encourage him to bring it back to us. Out. Yes. Good. Out. Yes. Out. Yes. Oh, good boy. Out. Good boy. We're done. Good boy. Down. Down. See, so you notice the energy with the food was pretty good, but the moment I pulled out the toy, he was on a whole new level. Punching into me, playing with me, pushing me to play with him, pushing me for that next level. So when I have a dog who's pushing me for their reward, now I can make it as difficult as I want for them to get their reward. I can make them sit, I can make them down, I can make them place, I can make them whatever for that reward. Until they do that, they don't get their reward. But a lot of the times, I'll just go out and I'll just play. Go out with them, put their e-collar on, go out and do a play session. Go out, put a prong collar on them, mark it, start the session. Go out, put their collar on, mark it, start the session. put their harness on, mark it, start the session. We're simply showing the dog, we're going out, we're having fun, we're gonna go play. We can do it with food, we can do it with toy, and once they start to understand that, what we're doing, because we're priming them, hey buddy, are you ready? Are you ready? And they're like, oh my God, I am so freaking ready. Now we can back tie them either to a tie out or a fence post or a tree or whatever. And I can really tease that dog with that toy, and I can increase his level of drive. And I can increase it, he gives me even more energy, he goes a little crazier. I take him off the leash and I start playing with him, and I really start freaking tugging with him, and I really start playing with him. I can push him away from me, he comes right back at me, pushes right into me, I push him away. You saw a few times I made him miss the toy. Missing causes frustration, causes that dog to work even harder for that toy. He punches it into me, we continue that play, I let him have it. It's really important that you balance that. You let him have it, you encourage him to bring it back to start the game up again. You let him have it, you maybe tug with him for a while, tug with him for 5 seconds, let him have it, play with him a little bit more, out him. The thing with outing is the second you out him, you say yes again and mark it again, and they learn that the faster they out the toy, spit it out, they go right back into play. And this is such a huge weapon, such a great tool that we can use. So like his food drive is pretty good, but a lot of times like food is like a lower drive exercise. You start playing with something they really freaking like a toy or a tug or a tennis ball or whatever, now you got your dog's full attention. He is like jacked to go out and play with you. I'll do this in my backyard for the first few sessions. Just getting that relationship built on how we play the game. You must bring the toy back. You must let go of the toy when I tell you to. Those are the rules of tug. If we tug, you have to let go when I tell you and re-engage when I tell you yes. And you're biting the toy, so you're looking for a dog who is biting the toy with excitement, is bringing the toy back to you, and is letting the toy go when you ask him to. And those are all built. That's why we have leashes on in the beginning. In the beginning of the out, I simply say the word out. I hold the toy still. I don't allow this back and forth tug fest. I simply make the toy go dead. The second that that dog lets go of the toy, I start moving again, and I start teasing him, and we play again. I let him re-bite it. So the dog quickly learns, the faster I let go, the faster we get to playing again. So that's kind of the play sessions that we do to build engagement. I started in the backyard, and then I start going to parks, and then I start going to like places like Home Depot and Canfields and Shields and Cabelas. And I do the same, and then I go to dog parks. So I want that dog to pay attention to me no matter what. No matter what is out there, no matter what we're doing. Now, this isn't going to happen the first time. The first time they might be like, oh man, dogs. We just simply don't allow the play with dogs to be something that they do. They can notice the dogs, but the second they turn around and look at us again, we say the word yes. They fly over to us, they get their food, they get their toy, whatever they want to work for. And we build that engagement around distractions. Eventually I'll have toys and stuff on the ground. Toys on the ground, not fun. Toys with me, exceptionally fun. And this is how you build your relationship with your dog, so that you can have his attention around any and all circumstances. Whether it's dogs, whether it's food, whether it's toys, whether it's people, kids, animals. You have to go to multiple different places and work on just engagement. Who cares about sits, downs, place, walking, heeling, recalling, all that stuff? Work on your relationship. Work on engagement. Get the engagement solid, and then teaching sit, down, and all the other commands is an absolute cakewalk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and kind of got a little idea of what it's like to just go out and have that engagement with your dog, to have that true focus, that true enjoyment of playing with you. It doesn't look like that in the beginning, but that's what leashes are for. You play with them, you show them the game, and then you bring it around higher and higher level distractions. So if you guys have any questions on this kind of work, you can email me at Jamie, Jaime, at unleashedomaha.com. You can private message me on the Unleashed Omaha page, or you can dial me direct at 402-965-1114, and we can schedule a session and I can show you just exactly how we get this game started with our dogs. So until then, guys, keep playing, keep working with your dogs, keep showing them what you want, and you'll start to get that relationship faster than you know. Have a great night, guys.